From Zurich to Zanzibar, welcome fellow fans of Clash of Clans, and welcome back. It is your host Galadon. In today's episode, we will take a deeper dive into the 3 absolute worst CWL bases in Clash of Clans. Don't do this unless you want to get annihilated. Now, these are not specific bases, but general rules and base designs that you want to avoid at all costs, and you could probably see the first one. It tops our list on base designs you should always avoid. But wait, today's episode is sponsored by Stumble, guys. I am more than stumbling through this game. Get in here with me, you guys. The Rush Hour map is crazy, jumping across trucks and an obstacle course, and this, the NFL map. Oh man, okay, I'm playing and I'm ready to add you. Listen to me. I will add everybody who tells me their name down in the comments on my friends list, a brand new friends list feature coming to the game. You can see when I'm online and play with me. Also, all sorts of new crazy stumblers. Check out, yeah, okay, maybe not the favorite team, but my favorite team. New stumblers, new emotes, new footsteps. These are my favorites right here. And yes, I'm telling you guys, get down to the link in the description and download Stumble, guys, right now. Do not stumble through life. Fly through it and qualify like me. I love this style. I love the whole qualify race against other people. It is so much fun to play, yet I don't rage. I don't know. I just have fun. I don't have time to rage because I gotta get down the bottom of the hill and qualify. Oh, did you see how close that was? Oh man, every single round is a blast, and you get through it. You get down to the final players, and yeah, I'll admit I'm pretty good. So you probably want me on your friends list. Let's play Stumble, guys. Download with the link in the description. Get your custom NFL Stumblers emotes and all that good stuff, and I will see you guys stumbling in the game. And if you stumbled on the base design that puts the valuable stuff near the outside, don't do it. There are so many different versions of this base, but generally the rule is do not expose yourself. And what I mean is, like photography, overexposed, it ruins a photo and ruins a base. Get your valuables protected by storages, walls, heroes, clan castles, whatever the case may be. You got to keep those things out from the edge, otherwise you're gonna get crushed, right? I mean, look at Kronos right here using the Flame Flinger and pretty much the Flame Flinger alone to wipe out the town hall. You have left the town hall unprotected by any sort of anything at this point. The Archer Queen walk did do a pretty good job, and I have to say, let me back up just for a second as we get into the meat of today's video, and that is that I'm not trying to put down anybody for base designs. All of these bases we're going to see today are way better than anything that I could ever personally design. I guarantee you that. But, and it's a big but, you need to be careful about certain little mistakes that get made with bases, and yes, also realize that this is Tribe Gaming on the offensive, right? Yeah, so even a well-designed base is going to get wiped out. It just so happened that I used this as an example of why you need to keep things like the Eagle, the Town Hall, away from the edge. You want to make sure that they can't be easily wiped out by a Queen Charge or by a Flame Flinger just sitting there, destroying defense after defense after defense. So yes, these are really well executed attacks, and you'll notice that the Flame Flinger, the King, and the Queen just about took half of this base by themselves, and that leaves a lot to be said for the attacker. But once again, you know, protect your valuables. You want to keep them well padded, well protected, so that they're not exposed. And, you know, if you're overexposed, and especially think about those sneaky goblins. Put your town hall near the outside, and it just could be 2 or 3 sneaky goblins that wipe out and grab the first star. And of course, you don't want one of your most valuable defenses wiped out by a couple of little tiny troops. Also, that takes us to number 2, where you don't want your valuable defenses wiped out by a few simple spells, and that's so easy to do if you simply avoid overcrowding. Yes, of course, it seems like a great idea to have a lot of potent defenses protecting your town hall from any and all comers, but yes, if you have too many defenses too close together, you could find that you're going to fall victim to the old earthquake and lightning technique, and easily Stefan wiped out both scatter shots and an Inferno Tower, also damaged several other key defenses in the area. Of course, now the builders are going to do their best to repair the town hall, but the damage is done. both scatter shots and one of the 3 Inferno Towers is out of here, and the rest of this 3-star could now be carried out by a blind 6-month-old monkey. Okay, maybe, okay, it's not that easy. And again, like the first attack, right? No, it's not that easy. This is only an example of, hey, you could fall victim to earthquakes and lightning if you're not careful. Also, notice the value of the Flame Flinger once again, just like in the first attack, the Town Hall is going to fall to the Siege Machine and the Siege Machine alone. So yes, we're going to keep that Town Hall out, away from the edge, protected by significant amounts of defense, but not everybody bunched up together. We need to spread things around, otherwise you're going to find a base that is really soft in some areas and tough in another, and anytime you concentrate too many defenses together, you're going to fall victim to either A, what we just saw here, or 2, the freeze spell. Don't let those freeze spells stop multiple defenses at once. I mean, okay, you can't avoid it stopping 2 or 3, but when it ices 3 of your most valuable defenses at once for several seconds at a time, it's going to be a problem, and it's another reason to spread those defenses out. And also, I mean, think about chain damage from units like Electro Dragons. The days of the tightly grouped bases are a thing gone by, and now the more spread out the base, the tougher it can be to navigate, especially when it comes to funneling, when it comes to big chain damaging troops, and even Electro Titans. But Stefan right here has annihilated with a beautiful Electro Titan funnel, and yes, certainly overkill has occurred. All right, let's move on to the third type of base, and this, as you can see, is not a true ring base, but it's an example of a type of ring base, and so this advice is not meant for those men out there trying to avoid commitment, but when you're looking for a base design for CWL, I would stay away from the rings. Now, ring bases in the past, and even possibly still in Legend League, can be a great way to defend, to confuse an attacker, but you need to remember that in CWL, everybody, especially the top players, are scouting out bases, looking for weaknesses, and yes, you better believe that Tribe Gaming coming after your ring base is going to know how to funnel. You may be able to catch the occasional attacker off guard who didn't have a chance to scout, but no, if they're looking at your base and they're coming after your ring base, you better believe they've got a plan of attack. And look at the laser focus that Chef 23 has with the Archer Queen, rolling right in, just barely, by the way, surviving that blast from the monolith. And yes, the wall breaker all the way into the third layer of walls. And again, it is a very proficient attacker that you are watching every single time we talk about this. So it is more of a rule of thumb. The ring bases, don't expect them to have a lot of success in CWL. This base specifically, again, probably better than anything I've ever put together myself. But no, it's not going to stop a player that has a little bit of a plan of attack and a little bit of skill, which I would expect at Champion 1, you're going to see pretty much every single time. So I would say this third rule, the ring base, is with an asterisk, because I think that these bases can still work in situations where you're looking at somebody attacking you farming or somebody attacking you in Legend League. But no, in CWL, once somebody has had a chance to scout it, you know the ring specialist is coming for you. And ring bases, I mean, they're very 2018. They have been around for so long that there's lots of players that just drool. Every time they see one, they are ready for it. They are going to wipe you out, and that's exactly what happened right here. So just to wrap it up and summarize, the 3 main types of bases you want to avoid in CWL are: number 1, exposed town halls and key defenses; number 2, bunched up key defenses; and number 3, ring bases. Do that and you're on your way to more success in CWL. Let me know what you think down in the comments, and if you have other ideas for bases to avoid, let me know as well. Thank you, Galafam, for sticking around all the way to the end of the episode. You know I love, think about, and appreciate every single one of you every single day, so get out there, make the best of the rest of your day, week, month, and year, be kind to the people, animals, supply. I'll see you back here again tomorrow for the next.
Galadon, is it true you're getting faster in your old age? Or is that just what she